Hi guys, this is Emnel and we are back playing as Armenia. Now we are what, 8 episodes in, so let's try to look back at our decisions. First of all, we went for a quick war right here without Casus Belli, and I think it was decent enough, but it seems that switching to bellicose stance was a loss there. I should have anticipated that our bigger concern is going to be actual aggressive expansion, and either basically went for one big war outright to just grab like 60 points of aggressive expansion from Albania and Iberia, or or not do that at all, or even, which probably would have been superior, go to war against Atropane. I don't remember now, but I think they were still not at war when we started the first one. Well, if they were not, that was a mistake. Well, if they already were fighting Seleucids, probably not so much. So, yeah, because this whole territory is much more beneficial to us due to it being Zoroastrian. But that was decent enough. Definitely an issue was not looking at our peace options when we are fighting in Iberia and wasting manpower on those two battles here. Besides that, I think, you know, we've done pretty well. One of the issues around here is certain lack of other countries around. It's very limited. So when you are playing somewhere in around Gaul or Iberia, you get plenty of trade partners. So you can sell your surpluses and earn a lot of money through commerce. It's not nearly as easy around here. So, and this is something we need to keep in mind. So, for example, it wouldn't be at first glance, it wouldn't be the worst of ideas to like declare war on those Greek states here. But if we take a look at here, actually, only one of them is buying something from us. But yeah, so we will be losing some of our customers. Also. So, for example, all of that, I'm pretty sure all of them are, for all of them, we are out of the diplomatic range. So they won't ever buy anything from us, because I am fairly certain that the diplomatic range is measured to our capital, not to our, our closest territory. So with just 800 range being the base, so this is 1800, right? So to here, well, I cannot see, but it's I'm pretty sure it's over 1,000, well over 1,000 around here. So yeah, that's gonna be difficult. Actually, let's see. So Rome is 2,100. So whenever if we expand eastwards, we'll see if this is gonna change at some point. But I'm pretty sure that it's from capital to capital, which, and I think measurements, like in the eastern part of the map are a bit off, so we shall see. But, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. Now, if you remember, our stated goal for this campaign is to reform Persia. As you can see, to do that, we need to, well, basically, take all of Seleucid lands and then, defeat Moria. So, this is not gonna be easy, but, yeah, well, long-term goals. Now, if we compare ourselves, Seleucids are now just above 3 times as powerful as we are when it comes to number of pops and number of cities. Well, yeah, twice when it comes to number of cities, which isn't that much. I mean, they do have a few daughters and whatnot that would join the war, but I mean, we are in a position where we can start looking at actually attacking them and winning, because as you can see, we support the similar amount of cohorts and have similar amount of money to spare. So and well, they are now at war with Moria, which they are unlikely to win. Also, if you hover over here, you will see that they are pretty close to a civil war. 29% of their population lives in disloyal provinces and subjects. So just a few more percent and they may be in a civil war. Similar numbers are when it comes to Phrygia. And as we can see, Antigonus already died 3 years ago, no less. And Phrygia, by some miracle, is not in a civil war. So that's interesting. That's the first, I think. Like, poor Demetrius always has to deal with the civil war, and there is a little bit of a risk of a rebellion, but it's surprisingly stable, which is interesting. They haven't actually been involved in like any wars whatsoever, so that definitely helps. But okay, they must have been involved in some wars. They have like no manpower, so not that. What are they doing with their manpower? They are not at war, and they have no truces. So AI, what are you doing? Oddly enough, that their maximum manpower is even worse than ours. So, all right. So we will be, hunkering down a little bit, getting rid of our aggressive expansion, working on converting, assimilating, and above all, I think, trying to get our technology to like at least 50, because this is just depressing. Like 50, 60, that I would consider that decent. So the way to do that is to basically stack citizens in your capital province. Problem is that our capital province isn't all that great, and even despite us having the papyrus and like 2 copies even of it, it's not looking amazing. So we'll struggle for quite a long time with it, but we'll see what we can do. What else do we have? Of course, the fact that we another thing, like after the previous episode, we can I think safely say that I was too cautious about aggressive expansion. I was in a strong enough military position with, I still had some manpower, I guess, that I could have risked taking another 10 points or so, even maybe 20 if I was like, 10 I think would have been alright. So I could have, for example, taken this province, I believe. So which, would be a nice addition. And remember, the more aggressive expansion we have, the faster it goes down. So it's good to get it in large chunks. Another thing, which is, I can't believe I was, this is so silly. So, it's not a good idea to take whole provinces at once. Like, if you have an option to take, instead of taking, let's say, 1 province, you can have bits and pieces of 3 provinces. That is obviously better. Simply because you can have 3 instances of cultural assimilation going, which is, I'm not sure how was it possible for me not to see something that obvious. I'm in love with nice borders, but that's just 3 times better. So if I grabbed a little bit of this, grab a little bit of this, and a little bit of this, we would be working 3 times and like bits and pieces here. I basically grab bits and pieces of provinces, especially since we are not gonna sell all those surpluses we have here. So yeah, So that's like, I think, a last finding from my review of our situation here. Okay, we've built some fortresses. We are still like 8 in a green. And I don't think we want to build many more. Those still like cover one of our advances. Friends across borders. Tribal chief of you. Yeah, we don't care. So one of our guys will lose some loyalty, but yeah, I like our money. Also, another thing that we kind of want is to start building marketplaces in provinces where we intend on stacking citizens. So, well, here and here. They increase civilization level, which increases happiness, which increases well, income, and well, we'll have basically we are not going to rely on this whole province when it comes to manpower. So we will have just citizens and slaves here, which both benefit from marketplaces to bigger or lesser extent. Now we have 40, so I think what we want to do is start converting. Let's see, we have he's 7-7, so it doesn't matter. He's good at both, well, decent at both. So I think we're gonna switch this to religious conversion here. To try to get that religious unity a bit higher. Also, I mean, we have to keep in mind that and we have a daughter. And we have, okay, so we have a son now. I kind of forgot about it, so I was talking out of my ass last time we discussed possible successors and whatnot, is that all those random guys we had, generals and whatnot, are, as you can see, kicked out of of being a pretender as soon as we get some people from our dynasty. So, in this case, those 2 new children, which meant that, well, assuming that this guy just produced some children, we never were in a real trouble when it comes to you know, giving them armies and whatnot. So, yeah, you could probably be more relaxed when it comes to that. Wonder how's that gonna go, but. This is, once this ends, I think it will hurt our income a little bit, because they are, no one got annexed, I don't think. Yep, interesting. Trade hub developing. A little known city of Office has been gathering quite a reputation as a hub of free trade. People from all origins are beginning to flock here in order to sell their wares in our land. While this is clearly of benefit to us, we should consider how best to maximize our advantage. So we can get some, where's Office, let's say. As well. Okay, so there. And yeah, I think we just want citizens, you know. Okay, let's see. So this is for 20 years. Which and that we need 20 years, that's 240 months, and we need in this case well, 400 months to get a single pop, right? Which means that we obviously prefer to get 2 pops outright, right? Am I getting it wrong, right? So yeah, to 4 months for 1%, that's 400 months, and there's 20 years. Okay, so it doesn't make sense to take that. So like on any level. So, okay, so Armenian slave, Armenian freeman, but a citizen. So wonder what type of citizen are we gonna get? But I mean, we want citizens, so. Armenian and okay, well, at least we got Armenians, so Someone wants our wine, perfect. Yeah, let's just. I think. Okay, let's just take one more look here. Oh Jesus! Why do we have this guy on? Like, why do we even have this guy in charge here? This is ridiculous. Okay, so he's in charge of this, and this. Oh man. And this is not ours, right? And this is yeah. So basically, we want someone with high finesse and high zeal. Do we have people with high finesse and high zeal that aren't very old? We do, like this guy. This guy should definitely be our leader there. But yeah, we do have quite a few policies working there already. And yeah, you may have stupid ideas on how to change things, but yeah, I think we definitely want cultural assimilation here. So I think I'm just going to wait till we have 80 so we can switch like 2. And you know what, let's just see how that goes. Okay, that went poorly. We have what, 2 assimilations. Let's so switch them around again. Do we have like oh, we haven't even checked if he has like bad traits, so wow. This guy, commerce income, good enough. Wow, he just wants to get all the money. So once again, we are gonna, for this, some additional research points, okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna click this a few times till I get like 3 of those. Nope. Nope, it's just getting worse. Although it's 1, 2, 3, yeah, 6 of those. Yeah, so I just wanted to oops. I just want half of those. I mean, it's half of those, but for this guy. Oh. Come on, don't be like it. It's a silly way of doing things, but yeah. Oh man. Yeah, okay, so I'll take either of them now. Nope. Ah. Come on, don't be like that. Come on, I want 3. Was it 3? Well, I guess we said 3. Oh, this is the wrong guy. No. Has to work at some point, right? 1, 2. No, I want 3. Come on, don't be like that. 1, 2. Jesus. One, 2. Come on. I'm not sure what governs it. That why is it so randomized. 1. Wow. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna take that and switch this to cultural assimilation. Actually, isn't this like properly assimilated already? Yeah. Okay, that was a waste. Well, I guess I... Yep, okay, so this is properly assimilated and I just wasted for 40 points, but well, that's what I get for playing stupid games. Yeah, we definitely want to switch this to the other one. Yeah. Yeah, we built some fortresses. Now we're gonna... okay, so another thing that we kinda ended up not doing is... okay, we have like 2 points here. we'll get that at some point. We don't care. I mean, I'm almost tempted to get national tribesman output, but I don't want to. So I don't think we want any of those quite yet. So let's just right-click them and Ibera. So there's some Armenian there. Yeah, we're working on that. This war is interesting here, that they are not falling. Wow, they are all coupled together there. Yes, that one little revolt. Yeah. How many? You have 12 guys? You have 12, you have 13. Yeah, should be easy. I kind of wanted to do it on speed 5, but it just chopped me. I'm not sure if that was faster either. Shipwrecked. Okay, so Diectria, Bekira, so we can either give her some money and he'll get some loyalty, we can refuse money and he will lose it, or we can get local trade routes in where is it? Yeah, sure, let's take local trade routes. I don't think we are gonna use it, but maybe. It's free money, and usually I'm not all that sold on spending civic power, but I think we'll have enough. So let's see what can we get here. Some surpluses maybe, probably not worth it, but maybe some earthenware or some grain. Yeah, I'll get some grain to get some population growth. Damn it, they keep fighting here. Like, what are like? They just finished like one war, nothing changed, and now there's another war. And get a grip, guys. Why Phrygia isn't exploding? Rome, on the other hand, is doing pretty nicely. Oh no, that's how it works the last time, right? And Samnium is fighting here. Are you guys at war or you are not? Interesting. Well, so basically we just need to run down the bloody aggressive expansion and hope for the best. While now, do we want to switch? Honestly, I'm not sure if this is even worth it. There's like 13 people here, so that's yeah, yeah, like that. We'll just next time we'll have to switch the thing. I will actually think and look rather than just keep clicking. Here, however, we care about the civilization level. And yeah, I think we want to get rid of some tribesmen. So I think we'll just leave it, and yeah, it's not like terrible. Armenia and Imperator pops good enough. So what we are gonna do is keep promoting those freemen and tribesmen here. Start with our main capital. There we go. Still getting a freeman. So we are at what, 25? And now we are 28. Interesting. Let's promote 5 of those. Slowly but surely. We're basically gonna promote all the freemen and hope for the best. Well, we're on a power, but well, 32%. Well, we're getting there. Alright, and we should be building those marketplaces everywhere. Selling some leather, perfect. I wish there was a way like okay, so we have this one toggle in trade overview that we don't want to sell off our surpluses from our capital. I wish there was a further toggle that would make us auto-accept all those things. Now there aren't that many of them, but in some other playthroughs, like half of your clicks is accepting those bloody things. Now we do have a lot of religious power. If we were what's its face, the Republic, we would be waiting for the religious faction to take over. Okay, this is well, they won't tell us what it does, but it basically lowers the cost of conversion by 33%. But well, we don't have such fancy things around here, and I don't think there are laws that would. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there aren't laws that will decrease the cost of conversion, nor there are any trade goods that would. So I'm like 95% positive. Let's see. So I don't make fool of myself, but yeah, there are. Let's see, Freeman promotion have promoting Freeman. So this is promoting 2 Freemen, which. I mean, I don't think those are worthy of investing in as a surplus. It's basically we are better off just getting papyrus and I guess those gemstones to some extent. So yeah, let's stick with that while we are. So we're like religion. We could get 5% research points or 0.1% population growth, but I think we would be better off by just manually converting all the people in our capital. Because that would that will slightly but increase our research efficiency and overall happiness and even some income. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Army prospers. Well, where's the army? Well, kinda hoped it will be in our capital, but nope. Well, not much gain there, but yeah, let's see. So we converted 137 pops around. We'll slowly but surely run out, finish that there. Converted 9 pops, but assimilated 22. Yeah. Oh, we get harsh. Why would that be the case? What does that mean? Monthly popularity? I don't think we care that much. We are good on popularity. For the most part, local slave output as governed and national slave output. Yeah, I mean, that's decent enough. Some additional tax income. No, okay, we have this approach pretty much locked in. Probably not gonna use it, honestly. But it's better saying safe than sorry, because like if you start losing a war and then shit hits the fan, it may be bad if you don't have any border defenses, because AI may like lack in some parts, but when it comes to jumping on you when you are weak, they are solid on that front. So important to keep that in mind. We are not investing in any of military traditions because they cost 25% less every level of military advances. So we're gonna hold on to those points. Specializeness, none of those things are all that great. I mean, horse archers offense would be nice, but another trade hub developing. That's nice. Peach of Nari, which has Peaches of Nari. Right there, okay. Yeah, let's get citizens again. All in all, we want to convert and assimilate citizens first due to, you know, our need for some research. They had just a... I don't... Okay, let's take a look at Seleucids. Okay, so Moria got chunk of Bactria. And you are not really in a civil war anymore. Interesting. And you haven't lost any subjects or anything, really. Okay, I'm not sure how this border looked here. So let's check again. Yeah, it was about the same, right? Because it was just behind the border. 39, but you have a lot of money and you're making even more. Huh. Not bad. A lot from tributes too. Not paying a lot from army maintenance, which probably means that your army is not all that great, considering with our costs. Almost double. Well, not double. Well, 50% higher. So, I mean, okay, they have like smaller army as well, so yeah, probably something similar, but just smaller. Just have to keep in mind that they do have some allies, some tributaries. Okay. Travel proposition. Armenia gets blah blah blah. Yeah, sure. Bactria is, yeah. At least their tributaries are in a really bad state, so that's helpful. I don't care. Oh. Okay, so Sarmatia is, after eating most of Scythia, they are expanding towards us. Bosphorian Kingdom is at war with whom? It's probably, yeah, I thought so. Scythia, so Scythia has been eaten by Sarmatia. Oh, okay, so those are two different wars. Interesting. So those two small ones attacked Bosphorian Kingdom, or the other way around? Let's see. First Sarmatian Bosphorian War. First Bosphorus. Okay, so Bosphorus Kingdom attacked Scythia, but and Sarmatia on the other hand attacked them. So probably be just Sarmatia soon enough. How powerful are they? Yeah, pretty powerful. Yeah, so we definitely need to keep them in mind. Their clan retinues will have a lot of heavy cavalry and whatnot. Okay, so Ardashir Atrixat, in his dreams of high office, at his dreams of high office are fairly known in Armenia. Oh. He's a researcher though, so he has a job, right? Lobbying more, deservedness, one ordinary would be a point, whatever, blah blah blah. So he can be the our bodyguard, right? Yeah. Our bodyguard, or he will lose loyalty and whatnot. This guy really likes us, and he's, on the other hand, he's kind of shit. So, yeah, we can give him the job. And, but we are gonna sack him outright, because, how to tell him, we kinda want him to be a researcher, really. So, yeah, piss off. There we go. Alright, we I just realized that we have like 20 different armies here, but Well, we're not going to war anywhere anytime soon, so let's just keep small amounts of troops under direct control of our generals. Really, we can afford it. Okay, what should we do next, though? Well, kinda want to gobble up those two guys, so are they still at... okay, so... You are in defensive league with Legia and Albania. And you're allied with the revolt there, okay. I mean, after all those revolts, you guys are in a pretty bad shape, I imagine. So, yeah, I mean, we can take them, so that's not an issue. Legia and Iberia. Yeah, so there are not many. You guys have against Eurasia as well. And are you allied with anyone? Defensive league, yeah. Interesting. So here we cannot get there, so this is kind of pointless. Going to war against them until Seleucids like collapse. I think what we want to do is okay. Now question: do we want to annex them? Let's take a look. So there are some steppe horses, some furs. Yeah, it's mostly fur. Yeah. Two instances of fur or fur surplus, which is nice. Just a little bit of steppe horses, which we don't really care about. Some wild game. Yeah, the rest is are things that we already have. So. And, well, it would be difficult to hold on to, of course. I mean, at least more difficult, because we would probably have to deal with barbarians spawning and whatnot, which is annoying. We would, on the other hand, be able to do a little bit of colonization here. Okay, how many... Okay, there are like 60 pops there, so, I mean, it wouldn't hurt us either way when it comes to, you know, our population, so it wouldn't really affect our research or anything else, really. So, yeah. I mean, Iberia would be more problematic. On the other hand, it is a completely different culture and completely different religion, so on that front it would be annoying to deal with, so, yeah, well, we shall see, but we'll probably just grab those two, leave the rest alone, and yeah. I mean, okay, let's take a look at furs once more. I mean, yeah, okay, so this is basically the only place around where we can get those fur surpluses we kind of want. But then again, not sure if it will be worth it to actually get those. Okay, so basically we can get a lot of trade routes in our capital, but to do that we need to have research, and well, our research isn't all that great. And then it would be good to get the furs, then we can produce troops with higher experience, which would be quite significantly more powerful, but I don't think that's gonna pan out, like, really. On the other hand, we could, you know, we'll have the province with both surplus of furs and steppe horses, so we could produce those things there. It's doable, but I mean, we'll just take it, and if we like really think, okay, well, we are getting a lot of citizens. Once again, I think we are gonna just get citizens rather than slaves, because yeah, that's basically the research. It's the most difficult thing for us to get. So wherever that is, squeeze something. Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 citizens, please, and they are Zoroastrian Armenian this time around, so that's actually quite perfect. Alright, so next episode we will continue spending our oratory power to get more citizens, so we will continue going speed 5 to get rid of aggressive expansion, and we'll slowly but surely discuss how do we want to get Seleucid Empire. That is right now being overrun by barbarians somehow. Which are significantly lowering the civilization level there. How are we doing on our barbarians? Oh, okay, they went... Okay, interesting. So we actually sped through it, they never spawned. That's nice. I thought that we will not get it high enough for... and they will at least once spawn, but no, not the case. So we're good on that front end. Yeah, we may start to consider removing the civilization effort here. Oh well, yeah, this issue. It looked nice for a moment, but yeah, we still have like what, 20 something. Ugh. Yeah, I think the civilization effort will have to stay for a little bit. So yeah, we'll get to that next time. Thanks for watching again, guys, and I will see you then.